Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Battle Mokit. In this video I will compare 3 aerial Gundams from the Bandai, KL, and JMS brands. For these two bootleg kits, I'm not sure if they are different brands or the same brand. Why is that? Let's review. If you want to know, watch this video until the end. If you like content like this, please subscribe and like, because I will always make content like this. Okay, first let's review the box art of these 3 kits. For JMS, this is actually Aerial Permit Score 6, and we should compare it with this Bandai version. But because I don't have the Bandai version with a permit score of 6, so I'll just compare it with the normal version. If we look here, the art box design of JMS uses an aerial image with his pose, and it is similar to the Bandai version of Permit Score 6. And for the normal version, this KL brand also follows the image with the same aerial pose as Bandai's. The point is that both of these bootleg kits follow Bandai's aerial pose. This is a side view of the box art for all 3 kits. Let's look at both of these bootleg boxes. Here they have the same writing box, which unfortunately I can't read the writing. But here, there is also writing FM01 on the KL brand box and FM2 on the JMS brand box. And this makes me confused whether this is really a different brand. But why is the box art design similar? Next, let's look at the manual book. The manual books from JMS and KL are really similar. Even the contents are similar. But unfortunately, in my opinion, the contents of the manual book for these 2 bootleg kits are too dark, so they are a bit difficult to see. While Bandai's image is very clear. The point is that the manual book for these 2 bootleg kits really copies the manual book from Bandai. Because the contents are really similar, there is nothing different. For these 3 kits, they all provide a sticker with the same design. For JMS and KL brands, they also provide water decals with the same design as the stickers. If placed side by side like this, can you tell which one is Aerial from Bandai? It is very difficult to tell them apart because they look so similar. Okay, if we compare it like this, can you see the difference? Yep, the most obvious difference is in size. Bandai's look smaller and a bit slimmer. But what surprised me was that these 2 bootleg kits looked very similar, and the only difference was the color. Because JMS's was an aerial permit score of 6, and the JMS kit followed the Bandai version, which had a permit score of 6. Okay, now let's take a closer look at the details of the parts of these 3 kits. You can see here that the head part has a smaller Bandai compared to the others. We can see there is a difference here too. Their antenna details look different, and also the eyes of the two bootlegs look smaller. On the back, the details look the same. The only difference is the sharpness of the details. Bandai's look sharper. From the top view, the details still look the same. The only difference is that JMS has a clear part that looks like it has glitter. Next is the body part. We can see that Bandai chest section looks higher while the others look lower. Bandai details also look sharper. Next, the arm part also looks the same. Next, the waist part also looks the same. For these two bootlegs, they really copy even the smallest details. Next, the details on the legs also look the same. We see that for this part. Both bootlegs look different from Bandai. The details in this section also have a pretty good bootleg. Next is the shield part. They look the same. Next is the weapon gun. Next is the clear part effect. For the clear part effect of these two bootlegs, it looks good, and there's a thicker than Bandai. For the details, it also looks good. Next is the beam saber. For this beam saber, it is the same as before for both bootlegs. It has thicker material than Bandai's. Next, details permit score part. Next, permit score clear part. We can see clearly now that if you have JMS, there is something like glitter on the clear part. Okay, after we see the comparative review of these three kits, we can see that even though the bootlegs are similar, there must be something that differentiates them, and they cannot be exactly the same as the original version. But for these two kits, in my opinion, they are really good, starting from the easy assembly process, solid articulation, and almost no issues. Really like assembling a kit from Bandai. That's why in this video there are no articulation and issues section, because there really are no issues. If you are wondering if this bootleg kit can be equipped with a Cosmos LED, the answer is probably yes, because these two bootleg kits have the same frame structure as Bandai. If you are interested in me making content on installing a Cosmos LED on a bootleg aerial, try writing in the comments column. If the comments can reach 100 comments, I will make a video of installing a Cosmos LED on a bootleg aerial. But my question is it true that these two bootleg kits are different brands? If they are different, why are these two kits exactly the same? There is nothing to differentiate them. In my opinion, both of these bootleg kits are kits made by the same brand, whether it's made by the JMS brand or the KL brand. Starting from the art box, which has a similar concept. Plus there is writing with the code FM01 and FM02. The manual book is also exactly the same, and the aerial Gundam is also exactly the same. What do you think? Are these two bootleg kits made by the same brand? Try writing in the comments. Maybe that's all for this video. If you like content like this, please subscribe and like this video. If you have any feedback, and also if you have a request for a comparison review of a particular Gundam, you can also write it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you